Hello, true art believers, and welcome to today's live art stream. I hope you are doing well today. This is Pierson. I am the #1 live art streamer in the world, and you are watching day 266 of 300 days of drawing. And we're just going to get cracking. It's just a bunch of we're just going to be doing a bunch of quick gesture drawings, and then we're going to finalize it, cap it off with a 10-minute drawing that is going to be hopefully better than the day before. And I hope you enjoy today's live art stream. Let me get started, shall we? Alrighty then, we're going to hit the good old 30-second start. 30 minutes, let's begin. Woo-wee! Move that. Time lapse. I got to remove that. There we go. And let's see. Not enough time because I kind of spent some time fiddling around. Action line, torso, fade. 30 seconds. Action line. We got action line. And head, torso. Drawing the torso. We're drawing the hips where I think the hips are at. And we're going to draw the head going right here. And I'm assuming that the figure is kind of doing a whatever. And I only have 4 seconds. And that's it. And okay. Torso. I got to do an action line first. A little action line. Torso, hips, legs, foot, leg. And here we go. Action line. We're going to do like a little action line here. Kind of something like this. Torso. Okay, torso in. We're going to get the hips in, or like something that represents the torso and hips. We do some arms, or something that represents the arms here. Same thing right here. Something that represents the arms. I don't have enough time to really give them form. And so forth. So I kind of got something there. Action line, we're going to draw an action line. It's going to go this, and then do a torso shape, or a circular shape for a torso, another circular shape for the hips. We're going to do something for the leg here. It's kind of pivoting out. It's going to go off the frame here. Her leg in front, I think, is like foreshortened, kind of does something like this. I can't tell. It's covered in cloth. Her arm is like this, and I'm running out of time. That's how fast these things are going. I managed to close all the files. I don't know why I did that. There we go. There we go. So this one, action line. As a matter of fact, maybe I should just kind of, let's try to like do more volumetric forms this time to see if I can get that in there. This person's like flying. All right, we're going to get the head. Maybe do like the back or something. And then the foot is doing something right here. The leg's going all the way off the picture plane. I need to have like a square format or something, because when you have a format, a figure that's basically horizontal, I have a hard time fitting it in the frame. I really do. Okay, this one has to get some good action lines. We're going to try this. Put this arm here, and put the leg here, put the hip here. Kind of do something like this. Add this leg here. Oh, and I got nothing. That's about as fast as I can go, too. Not that I'm really going fast. Okay, this is not like the ninth one. Very old photo. She's laying down in a like reclining pose, I guess. And again, I just need I can't draw small enough. I can never fit the figure in this genre. I can never fit it in there. Like this is not enough room for me to put the heads here and so forth. So I always struggle with them. All right, so this one's got this is the last one in a 30-second motion here. Ah. This is 1 minute now. So action line, I'm going to do like curve here, another curve for the leg, curve for the leg, standing kind of like, we're just going to exaggerate that stand motion. Her arm is doing something like this, and her other arm's kind of doing this. So we're going to add a torso here. Let's get the head in there. Unfortunately, I don't have a lot. There we go. I had enough time to move. Kind of put the head like just as an oval like shape. We're not going to get much in there. Let's get that torso in there as a oval shape. We're going to get the hips here like this. We're going to get maybe the legs as a kind of cylinder block here and so forth. Like, and I'm running out of time. And yeah, just here we go. 1 minute. Let's see, kind of an actiony line here. And then his can't tell how much time I have. It's a guy holding the arrow and you're looking up. And then there's a torso kind of bent like this. And then there's his arm right here. And then there's the arrow. And he's pulling it. That was pretty good. This one's pretty cool. So let's kind of get that zigzag. As I said, I really struggle with getting the figure inside the frame. I really do. It's always been a problem of mine. I've gotten better at it, but like it's always been something I really struggled with in the past. You know? Ah. So this is like just a, I might just want to do this as like a silhouette because you're not really this. I'm not really going to understand what's happening in the figure here. So we're just going to pretend that this is like the torso. Give the person their arm here, and it's a really small photo, so it's not making it easier for me. And she's in like a dress. She's in a wedding dress, and really tiny photo. The figure is like this big. I'm like blowing up the figure by orders of magnitude. And I have way too much time. Let's just do like a silhouette. Boop, boop, boop. That was bad. And this one's pretty good. Although it's got good actiony lines, but like it's a figure that's kind of in silhouette. All right, I ran out of time. I'm actually spending way too much time on it now. Okay, because I wanted to finish it, or at least get it closer to finish. So we now have is a 5 minute one. I'm going to take a quick, not a quick break, but a quick sip of coffee. Okay, so this one's like in profile, side profile, and we're just going to draw the height here. Draw the height. We're going to do the action line. Basically, though, it's not really much of an action line. We're just going to do what like a kind of like a curve form. And from there, we're going to go and we're going to add torso, which is going to be treated as a block this time, and the hips. And we're just going to exaggerate the curves here. We're going to add a socket for the arm. The arm is, it appears that the arm's kind of like that. And there's a shape for the hand. Now, let's add the head. So we're gonna look at the negative space because I can't see any form because this person's wearing like a giant like black like matrix style like coat like duster, and it's all just the left side just all black, and really it's pretty much there's really not a lot of definition, you know. um yeah, there's not a lot of definition here. I'm not getting the head right. I don't have time to position this head correctly. I actually think the head's kind of tilted downward ever so slightly. I just want to get the 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 hands kind of. I made our hands a little bit large. You can always trim them down later, and then we're gonna still feeling a little bit like what we call it, like tight. I'm feeling very like I'm just like my shoulder just doesn't want to move. Just don't want to add that extra bit of energy. I'm feeling a locking up of form, and I need to kind of just. I think probably because doing these lives always has a little bit of like not tension, but there is always this bit of like, oh, uh, trying to do things correctly, and I'm never ever like loose when I do these live streams. I'm always a little bit timid with the execution. I should have probably spent time on the face, but I decided not to. That was not a good choice. Again, this one's challenging. It's a much better photo to work with, but it's still a little bit. We're gonna draw the height here. Make sure the height here. All right, something like that. Cut that in half. And right here. All right, so now we have the height. I want to do the action line, so it kind of does something like this, like the shoulders like right here pivoting up. And then the hips kind of pivot this way. A little bit. So let's do some cylinder shapes for the legs. Cylinder shapes for the legs on this side. No form right now, just put some cylinder shapes. And then put some cylinder shapes for the arms here. And some cylinder shapes for the arm, like the arms right here. As I said, I'm really kind of, I've been really slow lately. And, I just kind of I feel a lot like, I don't know, I can't explain it. It just feels like I'm not moving as fast as I could with these. Or actually, I'm probably moving probably as fast as I can. I'm not accurate enough with my mark making. It's fine though. So it's got like some football gear or something on her arm or something like that. She's got like some weird armor stuff. So we're gonna just put like her arm here, and then her arms right here. I think it is. I made it bigger than it really is. Uh-oh. I have 21 seconds. I need to get this arm here. She's got a bunch of like some weird cable stuff, kind of doing some weird cable things right here. It's all black, so I really can't see much of this. All reflective. And this is supposed to be a 10-minute one. My last one. Hopefully I can do it justice. Again, I don't like these figures that are like they're like draped in these like transparent clothes, robes or sheets. I get a lot of those. So let's do the es the point of action. Yeah, so something like this. I'm exaggerating the chest just so I can understand the form a little bit better. I'm going to put a circular form for the hip. I can't tell what's happening here. I don't know. I can't tell where her like stomach is at because it's covered by the sheen. So like there's too much, there's like not enough information and yet there's too much information. Yeah, I'm really silent right now because I don't know why. I'm not doing a good job. I'm not really good at the drawing the ladies. I really kind of suck. So we got to draw. Well, no, I correction. I have to spend a lot more time. I'm just really slow to kind of get these drawings in, and I'm just trying to figure out what's a good medium pace, or like what's a good pace for these type of drawings. What do I need to be doing? How hard should I be pressing my stylus? Um, where's her back arm? I don't know. That's probably how it should be. That's probably how her eyebrows should really look like. Close, something like that. I don't know. But I didn't get the head right. And I started this wrong again. My last this one is yeah, I started it wrong all over again. It's like a bad thing to have these I don't know, which should I just like mask this out as one gray tone? And then play around with that so people know that she's kind of in this like yeah, that kind of works a little bit better, I guess. So you really can't see any of this information because it's like she's in a this this kind of sheeny clothing attire, and it really messes me up. There's a lot of these in this like this website that I'm using, and it really kind of throws me off because I want to learn to figure, and a lot of these sheeny figures or sheeny drawings with like these uh these figures that are in like the sheen clothing, it doesn't give me enough to really work with. Like you can kind of see form, and I don't know whether I should be drawing. I still haven't decided whether I should just start with a figure and imagine what the figure looks like through these things, or add the sheen in. So I still haven't figured that out. I think what I'm going to do is just going to take a seat back, a like a I'm going to sit back and kind of think about this. And I think what I'm probably going to do is next time I get one of these type of drawings or type of um, I'm in a position to do I have to do one of these. I'm going to I am going to do that. I am going to draw the figure, and then we're going to add like this little light tone on top of it, so that why is it doing that? So that I know, so it gives off the impression of a like sheen. Because I just don't have time to kind of deal with this. Not that I'm saying I don't have time to deal with it. Like I just don't know how to work with it in the time frame that I have because there's a lot more factors than I'm used to, and so I'm just trying to figure out like what do I need to be doing to achieve said outcome that I want, you know? And uh, who knows? Let's go and let's just get really nitty gritty and let's go right here. Let's go and it's not that good. How about we do this? I'm actually out of time, to be honest with you. I'm just fiddling around with it because I want to. Nah, not. It doesn't matter. Anyways, all right. Today is day. What day is it? Let's go here. And, so I learned a little bit. This is what day is it? Day 266. And it's day 266. That is it. I am done. I am done. Thank you so much for watching. This is Pierson. I am the #1 live art streamer in the world. I hope you enjoyed today's live art stream. I learned a little bit, especially near the end. I know what I need to start doing or start thinking about when I do those fabric, when I get those figures that are like draped in basically sheets. I'm going to imagine the figures like I have X-ray vision, and then I'm going to add the sheets on top. That way, I'm not like having this guesswork. I'm not trying to play around with form and so forth, like playing around with negative space and positive space and shape and form. I just want to focus on the figure. That is it for the day. I hope you have a wonderful day. This is Pierson. I am the #1 live art streamer. Don't forget to hit the subscribe button. It is very much appreciated. I hope you have a wonderful evening. Cheers.